Hey everyone, can you hear me? Okay, I'm just waiting for some people to check in here, but what I'm coloring today is, let's see here, A Million Mermaids. I always want to say A Million Little Mermaids, but A Million Mermaids by Lulu Mayo. And this is the page that I decided to go with. So we'll go ahead and do that. Hi, Kenny. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. And you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and get started and see where it takes us here. So I'm going to use Arteza pencils. Um, hey, Sherry, good to see you. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug away here. Gosh, I wish you guys could see my, it's so, yeah, it's so good to see you too. Um, I wish you guys could see my studio or my office. Oh my goodness, it's such a mess with everything piled on the floor with, you know, the house project that we've had going on. We have things like stuck everywhere. So everything that's under the cupboards in the bathrooms and, you know, under the kitchen sink and all that kind of thing, it's just piled wherever, you know. So, oh my goodness, it's crazy. So, a lot of it is in the floor in my studio, and unfortunately, I can't reach a lot of my stuff. So, we're still kind of waiting on that to finish up our little project. Right, Sherry? Oh, you told me you guys had to do the same thing, replacing the pipes in your house. Was it like a few years ago or something? I think you told me. Hey, Jamie, good to see you. It is so messy. Like I think I knew that it was gonna be, but it's just so bad. So we um we have all the plumbing work done. That finished up yesterday. And then today is supposed to be the inspection. So we'll see how that goes. If you hear talking here in a little bit, it means that they showed up. So there you have it. So we'll just wait and see how that goes. So inspections today, and then after that, we'll have the drywall guys here to repair the walls. There's holes everywhere. And from what I understand, that's like a really super messy job. Is that what you guys found, Sherry? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, now I feel your pain because holy cow, it's been a time of it. So, but at least we have hot water now, so I'm really thankful for that. So that's good. So anyway, so how have you guys been? What's new? So I was saying in that's what I heard, Sherry. Yeah, super dusty, which is I'm not looking forward to that at all. Like, because no matter how careful you try to be, it's going to be like everywhere. So, um, like they tried the plumbers when they cut through the walls and stuff, they covered everything with plastic and, you know, like a paper all over the floors, like a paper, cardboard kind of paper all over the floors and stuff. So that was good that they did that, but yeah, cover everything exactly. But even so, it has a way of getting in here and there, doesn't it? So, you were sick, Don? I am so sorry. Goodness. That is no fun. I had the day that they switched us over from the from the old plumbing to the new plumbing, they had the water shut off all day. And of course, that's the day that my tummy decides to get sick. So it was just really sad, you know. I was like, oh man, this is a bad day for my tummy to be yucky. the whole month of April. Oh, no. You know, it seems like I'm hearing lots of people getting sick lately. That's too bad. I'm so sorry. A bad earache. Oh, dear. That's not good. So, I was saying in Shannon's stream, we've got a couple birthdays coming up. My husband's birthday's on the 5th, so his birthday's Cinco de Mayo. And my birthday is on the 11th. So I was actually born on Mother's Day way back in the day. so we usually celebrate that together, you know, and go out for Mexican food, or sometimes we'll just make it here, and that's fun too. Hey Callie, good to see you. So anyway, so I thought I'd drag out this mermaid book. It doesn't get enough love, so I figured mermaid. So you know what? Let's just go right ahead and color in this one. Hey Mona, good to see you. But yeah, I figured I might as well go ahead and get started with the mermaids. Are you guys doing mermaid? Are you joining any of the... I noticed Erica at Elm Colors has looks like a fun one going on with some different color palette inspiration. So that should be a neat one, I think. Are you guys joining? And if so, what books are you going to work out of? I have not quite decided. I've got a couple buddy colors, so I know at least that I'm doing those, but they're not mermaid related. So, yeah, you know. All right, let's do a little bit of pink cheek here on her. There we go. These little characters are so cute. There's actually quite a few that I was trying to decide what I wanted to color. This one I thought was really cute too. Yep, lots of things going around. That is so true. All right, so I think I'm going to tackle her hair here. Let's see what we've got here. I think I want to go from, let's do something different. Let's go from, instead of doing like, you know, the dark and light, you know, as it curves, I think I want to do like starting dark here and working out to light. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Dawn, I'm working in A Million Mermaids by Lulu Mayo. You're working in Sea of Colors. Oh yeah, Amanda's color doing a mermaid. Awesome, yeah. That book always strikes me as something that you want to color like really bright. Do you get that sort of feeling as well? It just always seems like that to me. Like, you know, I think it lends itself well to those really, really super bright colors. At least that's the way I picture it. Doing a mermaid, awesome. Alrighty. So we'll see how this goes from dark to light here. Hey, Sue. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. So I was trying to decide. So I've got a couple of Selena Fennick mermaid books that I haven't touched even. So I could do that. And I don't know, you know. What are you guys working in? Callie, what are you working in? Kenny, if you're coloring anything. Jamie, any of you guys, what are you guys working in? What books? And then I've got I don't know. I've got not a lot of mermaid books, but I've got a handful, and they certainly do pop up here and there. So there's really no shortage of pages to color, but I'm not really sure. Bold and Bright. Yes, Sherry. Yeah, that's how I picture that book, you know? Oh, yeah, Kenny, thank you. I do. I'm always about the bright colors. I guess that was pretty obvious that I would choose that, right? Yep. I tend to do that. I don't know why. That's just what I'm attracted to, I guess. All right, let me switch to the next color here. You're working, it's a bridge page. Is that what it is, Dawn? In Small Victories, Callie, nice. What page are you working in Small Victories? Do you know, for some reason, I've only colored one picture in that book and I don't know what it is. Mona says I just finished a matchstick mouse page. Using ink tints, how did that turn out? Did you enjoy using it? Bird, okay, gotcha, Dawn. Yeah, got it. Very nice. Birds are always fun to color, I think. The two fishies, aw, cute. Enjoy your lunch, by the way. Yeah, I need to break into that book more. I don't know what it is that holds me up and not coloring in that. I'm not really sure. I just did some birds. The title page in Summer Nights, I colored a hand, what is there, like 4 birds on that page, and I think it turned out all right. And I used Arteza watercolor pencils on that, and I really had a good time. It made me wish that I would have pulled that out to use those pencils more. I don't know why I don't do that. Finished my first Kirby page. Bless you, Sue. Oh my goodness. And working on 16 houses in Crayola pastel colors. Excellent. Oh, how fun. Hi, Emily. Great to see you. It's been your go-to book. 11 pages. Okay, I really need to get cracking on that. That makes me feel bad because I can see where it would be just such a fun book to color, but for some reason I don't I don't pick it up very often. And it's cute. Hey Noelle, good to see you. So yeah, I'm gonna turn this a little bit, you guys. For the longest time, I really didn't work in many Johanna Basford books. I just wasn't drawn to them, and I'm getting better about that now. Now I'm starting to realize, you know what, those are pretty fun, you know. But for the longest time, I just never picked them up, you know. Thank you, Dawn. Okay, let's switch to another color. Hopefully this isn't too boring, you guys. You keep small victories in your bag when you're on the go. You know, that's a really good idea. That and like some little small, I'm assuming some little small pack or book of pencils, or you have something that's like your travel pencils that you also take with you, Sue? I've got it just depends on, for me, when we go, what I feel like working on. You know, if I feel like bringing like a little travel something with me. I've got a really small set of Castle Arts in a little tiny case, and that one's an easy one just to bring with me. And then the other thing sometimes I do is my little short pencils. You know, we all have those like teeny tiny little um, short pencils that are like almost too short for the pencil extender. Sometimes I'll take those with me like camping and I'll just throw them all in a bag and I'll have it like a good little variety of pencils. And that's sort of fun just to use them up a little bit. 20 pages and small victories. Oh my goodness. That is wild. That is so cool. I used actual water brushes for the sky and that was too much water. I've done that too. I know what you mean, Mona. I do. I definitely do. You know what? I'm gonna just sort of base the rest of this right here, and I'll come back and do detailed work later. I'm wanting to move off of the hair for a minute here, I think. The Four Candies mechanical pencils are awesome. Yes, Sherry, they really are. Yeah, Sue. Yes, definitely. With the little sharpener and eraser. Yeah, that's a fun set. I just barely got that here. I don't even remember, a month or two ago, and I've enjoyed it as well. I love that silly little sharpener. That is so cool. It's like just such a neat idea because while they're mechanical, you know, you still need a sharp point, right? So yeah, that's a neat set. Jamie was telling me about what, Jamie, what's the set that you use? It's I can't remember. That's also a mechanical pencil. Okay, we're going to get away from the hair for a minute. So her roots are growing out, apparently. Yeah, the sharpener is just such a fun little idea. I don't know. Whoever came up with that idea was awesome. Callie, they're really inexpensive. I don't, have you seen them, Callie? They're super inexpensive and they come with like extra leads. June Gold, that's right. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, yeah. But so yeah, pretty fun. Okay, we're gonna switch to flowers, guys. Something a little different. Renee's done a review on those. I'll have to watch that. She would know. She's, you know, she's got a lot of knowledge on different pencils, doesn't she? The case of the Four Candies. I like that too. Yeah. So I'm just curious, Sue, which of the two pencils, then mechanical pencils, do you like best? Do you have a favorite? I was trying to pick out the purples. It seems like Arteza, the selection of the purples, um, like not the red purples, but you know, I guess more this. I don't know that this is a blue or purple, but seems like they're kind of lacking. I had trouble trying to come up with a combo for these. Like, yeah, very cool. I need to get those Four Candies back out again. I was so excited when I first got them, and then and used them quite a bit, and then I need to get them back out. All right. So the June Gold doesn't come with a case then, huh? Yeah, she does, Dawn. You're right. Well, that's part of the fun, I think, about the Four Candies is that they come all just ready to go, you know, sharpener and all. Swatch them out. I did just like a really rough swatch. I just wasn't in the mood, I guess, so I'd be embarrassed to show it, you know. Oh my goodness. It's 36 pencils in that in the Four Candies. I'm not sure about the June Gold. I don't have that one. Welcome. I see people coming in, lurking apparently. Good to have you. 36 in that one as well. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Fun. I see a purchase getting ready to happen, huh, Callie? Maybe a Mother's Day present. Hey, Renee, good to see you. Renee, you can help us out here. Everybody's talking pencils, and um, I'm I'm not the pencil person like you. We were talking the four candies and the June Gold. What's just curious, Renee, what's your favorite out of those? And they were saying you've got videos on those that I need to go back and watch. That'd be good for me to do tonight, as a matter of fact. The four candies. Oh, good, because that's the one I have. Oh my goodness. So I chose well, huh? Yay. As you guys know, I've got a limited supply of pencils, so I am not the pencil person. That's why we got a Renee with those questions. Ooh, enchiladas. That sounds heavenly, Dawn. Oh my goodness. A little harder, yeah. A little harder pencil. I suppose depending on what you're needing. So Renee, are you having so much fun with your birthday goodies? That's got to be just a blast. The other thing I always wonder is like when you have a lot of different pencil sets like that, is there a learning curve to figuring those out, or do you just sort of, I suppose you maybe have a feel for, if it's this type of pencil, you use it this way or whatnot. Is that kind of the way it is? It just seems like for me, it would take me forever. I've been watching the 260 set for 3 days, trying to get in the perfect order. Yeah, it's a lot of work, isn't it? Am I right? Yeah, because they certainly don't come the way that you want to use them. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. I swatched out my Sioux colors on little cards. I don't know if I have these close by or not. Yeah, I did mine like this on of course I've got the swatch sheet, but I did them like this so that I can sort of take them off the rings and then just hold them, next to each other to decide colors. So it was a lot of work to swatch those out again, but I think it's going to be useful for me, Can be the smaller sets are easy, the larger sets you don't know the. Okay. Oh, until it's in the wrong order. Lovely. Oh no. Yeah, I can see that happening. I don't have the patience for that. I like having them all. Yeah, I have mine on the same page as well, but and it's the first time I've done that, Renee, and I thought, you know what? Just because I felt like I needed to teach myself that set a little bit, that's the reason I decided to swatch them out that way. I just felt like my learning curve was like It was slow, and I thought, you know what, maybe if I just swatch these out again in a different way and, play with, setting them out different ways, it'll come a little bit easier for me, but yeah, and I feel like it has because for the longest time, I struggled with, like you said, so many colors look similar, and yet they're not, there are differences, and so being able to swatch them larger like that just really sort of helped me. I wouldn't do that on every set because it was a pain in the patootie, but what are we talking about? Shuttle art? I missed something. Yeah, thank you for that, Renee. I feel like that too. It's just whatever it takes me to to work through the process, I guess, that's just the way I have to learn. But I really feel like it has helped a little bit. Hey, Connie, so good to see you. All right. Connie, everybody was asking earlier, what did you end up having for dinner? Okay, Renee. I haven't got that far as as far as what's for dinner. It's probably going to be something frozen because I'm just not in the mood to cook. Teriyaki. Ooh, that sounds yummy. So many good cooks in this group. It seems like everybody's talking about good food. I haven't had teriyaki anything in a long time. I love teriyaki chicken. I had to get some blood work done this morning. Hey, Carol. Thanks for joining us. So good to see you. Um, had to get some blood work done earlier. I got a new primary care physician, and so just the standard, everything's fine and everything. It's just, trying to establish a new patient thing and got that done. And then on the way home, I picked up breakfast. So I'm not feeling like the sound of food does not sound good. So I can't even think about what to make for dinner yet. Hey, Alabama. Hi. Let me just tell you, finding a new doctor, now that was a chore. We've been at the same primary care for a lot of years. I don't even know how long. I'm going to say at least 10 years. And I really like him, but I have not loved his staff. His staff has been, they don't answer the phone and things like that. Like they're, um, oh, nice, Renee. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I knew that I needed to move to another office because this one they don't return phone calls. You can't reach anybody through the portal. So whenever I need prescriptions filled, I end up having to drive down to the office and then, oh yeah, sure, we'll get that done for you. And it's just such a pain. And even my pharmacy is frustrated with this doctor's office. So after all these years, I finally decided to go someplace else. And I had my first appointment here a couple days ago. And I really, really liked this new physician. It was a hard move. I mean, that's a lot of history, Um, but I was glad I made the move. So hopefully that will continue to be a good little move, but we'll see how it goes. I hate change like that. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm not one to like to bounce around different places and things like that, so eh. So now I'm talking, my husband goes to the old, doctor, the same primary care that I did until, this week. And I keep telling him he needs to switch. And so I think he might be getting ready to do that too. But it's just hard, it's just establishing all that over again. And it's not like I have that many, I really don't have concerns or anything. I mean, things are good, health wise, but still, it's unnerving to have to go someplace else. You know what I mean? Oh well, old people problems, guys. Oh goodness, this needs a little bit of perking up right here. So I'm thinking probably these centers will be like a I don't know, like maybe a glitter gel pen. I haven't decided yet. It's kind of a larger center on the flower than what I'm used to, so I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, moving right along. Well, looks like we've got more joining still. Welcome, guys. If you're lurking, welcome. So I don't know if you guys follow any of the true crime cases, and without saying anything like, in stream, because I don't want triggers for anybody, but I'm following the Chad Daybell, Lori Vallow, that case. He's on trial right now, and man, that's a doozy. I followed her trial, and then now I'm following his. Crazy people out there. And yet, truth is stranger than fiction sometimes, you know what I mean? Ugh. There's a lot of really good YouTubers out there. Now, granted, I'm mostly watching, color tube things, but there are just so many awesome YouTube channels out there. I don't know if you guys watch anything else besides. You follow them too, Mona. Yeah, that's craziness. Do you follow, Mona, do you listen to Hidden True Crime? That's a phenomenal channel. If you don't, that's definitely worth looking into. Emily Baker. Is that a YouTuber or is that a case? Alabama. I'm not sure. I don't know who that is. But yeah, Hidden True Crime, they started covering this Lori Vallow, Chad Daybell. Oh, a lawyer. Maybe now that you say that, maybe so. Um, yeah, Mona, it's if I'm not sure if you're talking about the Emily Baker or if you're talking about the Hidden True Crime, but the one I was referring to is just Hidden True Crime on YouTube, but they also, you can find them if you'd rather listen as a podcast, you can find them that way, but they do a really good job, and what's neat about it is, I was just reading comments, make sure I didn't miss something. What's cool about that channel is the husband is a forensic psychologist, and the wife is a former newscaster, I guess, in Idaho. Streams the live. Okay, gotcha. Hidden True Crime. They're also streaming that trial that I was mentioning, but so it's really kind of a neat channel because he covers the psychology of it, and he does just a really good job of analyzing, I feel like, without overstepping the bounds, you know. And then she just her news background, she can sleuth her way around and find out information like you can't believe. She's really on top of things. I've been shocked at how many bits of information she's been able to find on different cases that, you know, you don't see anywhere. So yeah, she pops up like she's on Ashley Banfield a lot, and yeah. Anyway, I'll try to remember to link that channel in the description um, later, you know, after the stream is done, if anybody's interested. But that's a really good one. Sometimes I watch, is it Annalise? Her things are pretty good. Her true crime. Let's see, the interview room. Okay, good to know. Wow, thank you for that, Mona. Good to know. I love it when I learn new things like that. That's awesome. But yeah, there's a lot of good ones, really. But Annalise covers some cases that are like a little too over the top for me, and they just sort of, I don't know, they make me so, they all make me sad. Who am I kidding? But yeah, sometimes hers really do. So, and he's an investigator. Okay, thank you, Mona. Sometimes, oh, Kendall Ray, that's right. And I forgot about her, Alabama. She does a really good job too, doesn't she? Yeah. And then her husband, I think, has a channel as well, like Mile High Podcast or something like that. Sometimes they do it together. But yeah, she does a really good job as well. A lot of good YouTubers. There's off of the true crime here for a second. There's another one. Oh, I wish I could remember. Oh well, I was gonna tell you about another channel I watched that's a gal in the Philippines, and darn it, you know what, let me look real quick and see if I can find it for you guys. But let's see, she does something like Mrs. Vietas blog or something like that. Hang on just a second, let me try to find this. Okay, let's see. Of course, she's not going to come up. And I don't want to go through all my subscriptions, but darn it. Yeah, oh well. I don't. There it is, Mrs. Nicole Fietas, Fietas. She does a wonderful job of YouTubing and vlogging, and it's just their everyday life in the Philippines, and oh, I love that. Fear thy neighbor. Oh, right, Renee. Oh my gosh, yes, I have seen that, and oh wow. You like that one too, Dawn? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Mona. Okay, gotcha. He's an investor. I'm gonna have to check these out. And some of them I may have seen. I'm really bad with names. As you can see, like I just demonstrated, trying to remember the name of that Philippine channel that I love so much. But I'm with you, Renee. It's like there's so much out there, and there's only so much time that we can take to watch. Evil lives here. Yes, Sue. Yep. Or who the bleep did I marry? I haven't seen that one. Uh-oh. So that sounds intriguing to me. That sounds like something I would like. So I'm guessing what that means is like they get married, and then he or she realizes like, oh man, this person has another life that I didn't realize. Is that what it is? Oh man, I have to watch that. That sounds so good. Sounds enticing. ID TV does have so many shows. You're so right about that, Sue. Yeah, that's sort of my go-to when I like if I'm doing chores or something and like I save my color tube more for when I can pay attention and engage and that type of thing. But TV, I don't mind having that on in the background when I'm just changing sheets and mopping floors and that kind of thing. But you're right, the ID TV has so many good things. Oh no. Oh wow. And sadly, that happens, doesn't it? Ugh. What is wrong with people? Wow. Crazy times. Okay, finally, I'm done with my little purple bits. Are you guys so proud of me? Very sad one last night. Aw. Murder. That's awesome, Renee. Yeah, sometimes I wonder what my husband thinks too. Like, really, are we doing that again? Oh, well. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that, Alabama. All right, so let's do this little tail here. He says you're studying. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah. That's what I wonder, like, if my husband's like, is she taking notes or, you know? Oh man. Yeah, I'm like, it's embarrassing that I don't know if you find that to be the case too, but sometimes I'm embarrassed that I'm watching yet another one of those shows. Like, what is wrong with me? Coloring and crime go together. You know what, Sue? I agree because I've seems like I've talked to quite a lot of people who like this, the true crime thing. I was talking to one YouTuber, color tuber that was going to go to Crime Con, and I wouldn't do that, but I mean, it's kind of cool for them if they do decide to go. It makes me. You know what? Good point you make there. Yeah, you're aware. Well, you guys know I like to camp, and so I have this one sister that is always we all like the true crime, and helps me to color and true crime. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that would be a heck of an idea. Um, she told me because we camp different places, but we camp in state parks, and she's like, do you not know to stay away from state parks? Have you learned nothing through all of this true crime watching that you do? And she's so right. I don't know. Oh man, that is too funny. I won't tell you and then call the police. Yeah. I love it. Oh man. That is so funny. I know exactly. Like this one that I'm following, Chad Daybell, that's what happened. His victims were found in his backyard. Yeah. And when somebody takes a life insurance policy out, yes, ma'am. That happened too in this case. They talked about it actually a bit this week. Ugh, yesterday, as a matter of fact. Yeah, nobody's going to be able to pull anything over on us. We're going to know like all the things, right? Exactly, Renee. Yep, sure is. Sure is. And then what they said, I don't this week or last week, I don't remember, but that he was looking at putting a mobile home on top of the site, you know, and I thought, oh, now that's creepy. But yeah, oh, a lot of creepy people out there. Ugh, so awful. I think this is turning out okay. I need to work on her hair. I got tired of that. Frantic and just. Oh, good for you. Taking care of business, right, with the hubby? He's like, should I be worried or what? That's awesome. Oh, no. He's like, I know this means something. I'm not new. Oh, man. Oh, deny. Aw, man, that's a bummer. Ah, dang it. Well, it might be time to shop for new insurance companies, maybe. uh, he's safe for now. Oh, man, I love it. That is a crack up. Yeah, you're not fooling us. We've heard you talk too many times about how awesome he is. So you're not fooling us. I've got a keeper too. Very, very lucky. And adorable. I love that. He'd probably be embarrassed if he knew you were calling him adorable, you think? When I say things to like that to my husband, he no, he wouldn't be embarrassed. My husband gets embarrassed, but he also secretly loves it, I think. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. He knows. Okay. This is coming along slowly, but it's coming along. So this will be my very first mermaid of the month. Just gotta finish it. Okay. My husband doesn't watch chat or anything. I think he gets enough coloring with me just talking about it. Like, and I'll go show him a picture or something. He's like, "Yay, awesome, beautiful, honey." Like he doesn't care. But he used to watch at the beginning, and then I think he got tired of it. He's like, "It really is just coloring." Oh, okay. Molly May this year. Last year it was Mystic May. Now, I hate to be ignorant here, but what is Molly May, Renee? So he watches exactly, yeah. My husband isn't, so. Hey, that gives me an idea though. Maybe he needs to be. Oh, Molly Harrison. Hello. Where was my head? Ooh, ooh, that sounds like fun. I could color Molly Harrison all May. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I'll have to join in on that. She just does have such a really cool style, doesn't she? And she's got those really sweet images like in, you know, the whimsical big book, and then she's got the like elegant witches and that kind of thing. She's really got a neat style. Wonderful Mermaids. I don't know if I'll have to go through. I know that I have some of the cute mermaids, but I'm thinking that I don't have any, like, what am I trying to say? Not cutesy mermaids. Do you know what I'm saying? The more mature looking mermaids. I don't know that I have any of those. Just the cute little, like, kid-like mermaids, I think, is all I have of hers. I'll have to look into that. That sounds like fun. All right. Just gonna kind of smooth this a little bit. But yeah, I love her style. They're just so, they make me smile. One of her books, Noelle. Yeah, I have a few, but it seems like a lot of what I have are like fall and Halloween. You're coloring mermaids today too, Alabama? A little spicier, gotcha. That could be fun. Spicy's not a bad thing. Okay, I think we're gonna call that good. Oops, I forgot some little pink something right there. Let me grab that real quick. Oh, that'd be cool, Callie. Yeah, I love her work as well. Oh, you know what? I'll do that, Renee. I'll take a look. Yeah. And that'll give me some ideas too, which will be good. Thank you. So anybody not reading chat, I will just say Renee from My Coloring Corner with Renee saying that if you do hashtag Molly May 2022, you can see her last year's Molly May. So that is awesome. Oh, on Instagram. Got it. Okay, good, good, good. I will definitely check that out. Yeah, because like I said, I was kind of going through things and trying to decide and not kind of getting anywhere. It's early in the month. I'm one of those, like, part of the time I like to do the plan ahead with things and coloring, and part of the time I don't. Like, I'm just funny. Sometimes I like to just wing it. I just, so I thought about doing you know, what I plan to color in May, but I just don't have it in me. I just don't. I think it's going to be, the coloring in May is going to be whatever I want it to be, is what I think it's going to be as I feel it that day, you know. Yeah, I agree. You definitely do have to feel it. So I'm just like that. I don't want to be, I don't know. I don't want to have like a bunch of plans that I'm going to disappoint myself with, I think. But I do like to have a couple of pieces picked out, you know. I usually always plan, but I don't force it. You know what? That's a good way of doing it, Alabama. I like it. Sounds like your plan, really, Connie? Ooh, I'm with good company. I love it. Isn't gonna be nice here. Oh, very nice. Well, hopefully the weather will be good next month. I don't think mermaids grow old, Bee. I'm thinking that they don't. I'm thinking that they just forever look like $1,000,000 and that's just the way it is. Yeah, no, they have some sort of an enchantment on them, I'm thinking. Look at me being all fancy with my theory here. Actually, let me get an orange, I think. Those and well, I was gonna say witches too. There's so many like cute or sexy witches in the coloring pages, but there's some hags as well that you see from time to time. But most it seems like most of the women in coloring books are really gorgeous. They never mature, they never grow old, exactly. Like me. Oh my goodness. I wish. I remember my mom saying, as she was getting older and stuff, she's like, "Gosh, I always feel like I'm the same youthful me, like not teenager exactly, but young, can conquer the world type person." And then I walked by a mirror and I realized, not so much. And that always stuck with me, like, "Aw, that's kind of sad." But I know now that I'm older, I'm like, "Yeah, I get it." you know? Oh man, right, Jamie? I know. But yeah, she used to, but my mom, she was a little vain though. I think she always thought she was a little haughty. And I don't know. She was like in her, she lived to be 90, and even, a year or two before that, she thought that, you know, of course she had Alzheimer's and stuff too, but or dementia rather, but she thought all the male nurses wanted to propose to her. She was, at least her little fantasies were made her smile, so I can't complain. At least that, she was happy. But yeah, she'd always like we'd come to visit her and she'd say, yeah, so and so wanted me to marry him again. Till my feet hit the floor in the morning too. Good gracious. My back, my feet, right? All the things. Yeah, I know. All the things. And yet, don't you feel like you can, like, in your mind, don't you sort of feel like you can conquer all the things? Like, I'll go to do like yard work or something, and I'll think like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, 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 and this. Now, Jamie would know about that because Jamie actually does all those things. But for me, it takes me a while. I can conquer the world till I get up. Yes, yes, ma'am. Oh man. Well, you know what? We'll get all our things done while we sleep, right? We'll just, and when we wake up, we can feel like we've accomplished something. A whole workout. It really is. Yard work is a huge workout. It's good because you're getting the workout and you're getting the beautiful yard, out of it. Then something that just are too much. Yeah, I know. Ugh. Oh my goodness. That was another thing my mom used to say. Nobody's gonna come in and steal the dirty dishes, so somebody's gotta do them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I always thought that was funny. All right, guys, it is the top of the hour, and I just like to keep these at an hour. But thank you guys so much for joining me. It was so fun to chat with you. It really, really was. So thanks for hanging, thanks for chatting, and I hope all your coloring is wonderful in the coming week, and I will talk to you guys on my next video. Thanks for joining, you guys. Bye now.